Hello, my name is Jane, and I want to share with you the time in my life when I was chased by a spirit. I'll explain. Today I'm 35 years old, and that was 10 years ago or so. As soon as I started my marriage with my husband, we had managed to buy our house and everything was going well. My husband's name is Jeremy and we live in Westerville, which is in the state of Ohio. And this experience happened to me when I was traveling to Denver, Colorado, for work, and this specific moment of the trip that started it all, I'm sure. I was alone and it was at dawn. The road was long and lonely until at that point I saw a car parked on the shoulder, and that took my attention, and when I looked ahead I saw a woman crossing the lane, and that's where I thought I had been involved in a supposed car accident, and I thought I had run over someone. I stopped the car desperately because I thought I had killed someone. I was about 80 kilometers per hour, but to my surprise there was no one there. Nothing, no car or anyone there. There was nothing, just me on the road. I couldn't understand what was there happened because I was sure I had run over someone. I got back in the car and went back to see if I could see anything, and to my surprise I saw a car in front of me again with the blinkers on and a woman on the ground bloodied, like this. I stopped the car, already picking up the phone to call emergency, and I didn't see anything on the ground, and the car in front was gone too. Without understanding all this, I got back into my car and continued the trip. A little before passing a motel on the side of the road, I saw a woman sitting in the back seat in the rear view mirror. I didn't understand that. I tried to understand, but I couldn't. As soon as I looked again to confirm what I was seeing, it was gone. So I decided to stop at the motel that was getting close and spend the night there. I paid and stayed in a room, and it was right there that my nightmare began. Those dreams, those damn dreams, disturbed my life so much. Most were the same, so I remember every detail. Well, I'll tell you. The dream started with me inside a car sitting in the back seat and a couple fighting in the front seat. The man was very aggressive with the woman, who was very scared of him and asked him to calm down, and he was getting more and more nervous until the man started hitting the woman while he was driving the vehicle, and she started hitting him a lot until he lost direction and crashed the car. I woke up at that time, and it started to be like that ever since. Even when I was at home, it was the same thing, the same dream every single day. I didn't understand why. I couldn't understand. It was always the same thing, and it ended in an accident until it started to get worse. One night I saw the scene after the accident, the woman on the ground, the car overturned, and the guy got out of the overturned car and started hitting the woman again. It was a horrible scene, and I always woke up in tears because of the feeling being horrible. I couldn't stand having to dream about it anymore, and I went to investigate to find out more about the case. I ended up finding out what had happened. I even found out from the victim's family that in this case it was the woman, and also her name. Her name was Anna, and she was married to this man that I saw in my dreams. They had a troubled and violent relationship. He always beat her. Until that day of the car accident, he claimed to the family that he lost control of the vehicle and she died in the accident. More when I told my dream, Anna's mother started to cry. She did believe that that man would have killed her daughter, and he was still alive and free, and my dreams kept happening. I already felt lost. I couldn't sleep. A wink that saw me in that scene until I found out where Anderson lived. He was following his life and was already married again. After finding his house, I literally saw Anna. I think she wanted something with me, but I didn't know what to do. Until talking to her family, they decided to bring the case to justice, and with a lot of investigation they managed to blame Anderson for Anna's death. He was arrested and sentenced to life imprisonment. And as soon as his sentence came out, I stopped having those horrible dreams. That spirit pursued me until I solved his problem. I never went through that again in my life, but I was forever marked by the size of human violence. In the end, Anna just wanted justice for her death. Her mother told me that she died at just 26 years old.